Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me, does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
Okay, name. Let's call it Winger. Winger the Dragon. Okay, just alright. Yes.
It would suggest to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you, if indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time? I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
That's right.
Passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess my own answer still eludes me, but consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story ought to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Storyteller. Yes. Alright, so basically I only played like 10 minutes of this game. I haven't basically got that far into it on that, so yeah, anyway,
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Red bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. A smoke, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Louis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute.
You're with us or against us?
If you're against us,
An igniter? How did it get rid of those?
That's one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No walls, no like this. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Jump forward and lie! Let's fucking stop my country!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on, this is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay, so
Think we'll make it?
you know that's too hard though. That's good news. You can move back.
Ugh,
I think we should find a place where we can see area.
let's go. Stop!
I'm seeing something. Don't move.
Watch out!
I think cutting up just.
Okay. Hurry! Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts. Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there!
That's a road ticket. Really? Like what I'm saying.
Let's go. Watch out! No! Looks like he found us! Like this.
Yeah.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
And there goes my flipping charger again. My charger on my flipping remote, and it's basically keeps disconnecting and that. So yeah.
Whoa, just look!
Wow.
Get on with it, man! Drop the dog! I am dead! Please! I've got nothing wrong! Dive, dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until death!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd is going to listen to anything Ericus said.
Such a shame. Aren't you special, Queen? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! We're not tourists here. Gotta stay focused.
Right.
Do you notice back on the wagon? You might be the only able to hear in the whole city, even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plumars and Roussels than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really come to help. It's a far cry from when we had Count Louis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Glad to see how the nation can come back from this.
Did not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can open our operating. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here? Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a mod?
What's a magic igniter?
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, and an igniter has magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magma in the air. Though, not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elder child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a look.
And again, my fucking chart keeps basically coming out. What? I don't know why. It keeps freaking falling out, but I need. I could use like a different.
Profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then.
For goodness sake, for this bloody basically this child can stop disconnecting so that I can play more on the game.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
What's in there?
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can you?
captives.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
The blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-spotted lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the garden, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. Mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't the lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough of that place already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
Alright, so basically, yeah. I don't know much about this game, but
So, what can you bring from nothing more? Any skills to speak of?
flipping out. Can anyone give me advice to stop bringing thingy disconnecting this bringing? I don't know why it disconnects for me, but not for flipping everyone else.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate. You know your letters do. We'll get some use out of him yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you've heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp, Hunter. We're short-handed as it is. Be a good lad and try not to get killed in the first one. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue cards and armor and lighter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming under your commission. On your way now. Up to...
Boy, there!
Wait!
Boy, there!
Boy, that's the rope. Well, whatever. Boy, there.
Wait!
Boy, there. Boy, there.
Wait!
Alright, I don't know what to do on this bit, so.
Strange threshold.
There's no way that crowd is.
Isn't it? Just about. You can see the royal palace. The corpse is. That's there.
Say that again, boy.
The other guy must have, like, really. He must have a personal agenda against nobles, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of the devil, he's over there.
The long line is not no choice but to wait our turn.
Long ago, talk to some.
Talk to him.
I'll talk to him first, yeah.
I like him.
You listening as well? Boy, that's what's behind me. If so, was this something you needed?
Really noble.
It's okay, I heard my interview.
It's hard not to, dude.
Yes, it was his George. I am just the countryside. Beside my best friend.
Is, like, Reeve the name of their.
Boy, there. I heard they get what? Birthday? What do you think?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait.
And there goes my freaking Georgia again. Why does my fucking Georgia keeps on disconnecting?
Surely not. Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. Spare off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that. Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, kid.
For goodness sake, why Because my flipping remote keeps disconnecting all the time. It's like every 5 minutes, or something, or 10 minutes, or something, or a minute. I'm not.
Yes. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of...
And it was done again.
thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you must focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Clear. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veteran there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey,
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Yeah, awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I can tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh? Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born to discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built for learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, busy streets well traveled, and in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people it reads, all lives are equal. Wow. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all. It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Record this file. Yes. Right, let's save. Save it.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix. You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father told me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it'll be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Currency.
That sounds like the currency in this game.
Instead of gold.
Yep, they're trying to do this slow world building, whatnot.
Why is that again? Sightings.
What's that mean? What?
Well, those huge monsters. You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Until a cipher at the military order fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches and foot the steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles. Oh, finally! I can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you backwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Clea, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, Freddy, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A word with no magic.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no magma arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no magma arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. Mate with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you. Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Apologize for it.
I apologize for it.
See, take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time, but only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Alright, Kate.
Yep.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Cannon.
Alright, we'll go in.
You are?
What you got?
Stuff you take from the cherry, spaghetti, and some sauce.
That's the name.
I have that right. It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
What's your way from baguette?
By the skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
He's in contact.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the front.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travelled together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. You've got to be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Alexa, how long's left the timer?
You have 13 minutes left on your 1 hour timer.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
All I is inside.
Yeah. Actually,
I see.
this is...
There it is. That's human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Alright, so how's this?
Damn it. Hurry. This is bad. What do you think? This? Take care of it, please. I fight for my own justice.
Don't let your guard down.
Every fight was that easy, eh?
Alright, I leveled up.
I feel stronger.
Yes.
I think we got them all right.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey,
Let the battle begin! Everyone hold back! Turn to ash! Not bad. Let's try for greater heights.
Magic.
That should do it.
Our usual
We're here
tactics
to
didn't work.
stop you!
You're here? There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do it.
Can you move?
Hey. Hold on. You. I get it now. What? Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Let's do this.
First move's ours!
Don't let yourself.
Power strike! Nations are all opposed.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think? It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let him get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Vile monster. Burn to ash! Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! The power of fire! Please! How?
One more thing, keep.
I'm distracted! You two run!
What?
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate subtle child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back. Wind! That did the trick.
Power just use magic.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it made the attacks at the head.
Find us power.
We can target those.
Scour!
Alright, level 5 now. Magic.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth.
Alexa, how long's left in
Thy
timer?
journey shall
You have 20
reveal
seconds
thy
left on your
soul's
1
mission.
hour timer.
Alexa, how long's left in timer?
You have 10 seconds left on your 1 hour
What was
timer.
that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that troll guy is still alive!
Alexa, stop.
Someone actually survived.
That voice! Gretus! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Calico, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. One I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is a newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Keegan, do you want a tuna and sweet corn pasta for your lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king and kill Louis Squeaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Louis.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh.
Stupid charger keeps disconnecting. Wonder why's my charger keep disconnecting for coming out?
I just what?
Why does this keep fucking coming out all the time? It's pissing me off.
Try it now. I think it was just in a bit tight. Keep drink.
Yeah, I'll have a tea.
See ya.
Why is it not turning on?
The prince is getting worse. You're running out of time. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Whose thorns are thick enough to claim him?
Louise cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, we're just gonna crown a new king.
Usually.
Who's Louise?
Is that a real question?
Oh, not again! Why does it keep happening?
Oh.
This control only works if it's like charged. Well, it's not charged. Like if it only works when this is plugged in.
Yeah.
See, it's not loose. Yeah, it's like keep losing. Every time I put this thing,
Yeah,
put it
that's loose, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it is loose.
So every time I play this thing.
Yeah. Just try not move your controller too much.
Oh, that's.
I know,
That's
I know.
all-
You
that's
need
all-
to move it. I know. That was a stupid thing to say, wasn't it?
Come on, stupid, turn on. Why isn't it not turned on?
I think you give yourself a headache.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his relentless military genius. Hero to some, a monster to others. Luis Guillermo, a prodigal tactician and a master of magna arts. Some said it was only a time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were reached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillermo himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king slave thieved ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the
I'm not gonna get.
all we can do
You
is
have
simple
nothing
as
to
far
talk,
as
have you?
possible.
Oh yeah.
Post in the middle of nowhere.
Not the size of that. Fit the chili dog in.
I know.
Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the
Probably
noble
should be
scapegoat.
lying on the bed all day yesterday. We'll come the office after. I'm going to phone the office after and tell them that the sheriff didn't even check on you yesterday.
Nobody just like,
Never even seen you, Keegan.
no.
So he was on Talbot Road hours.
He didn't wake me up like 12.
But you live in Talbot Road.
Yeah.
So he's thought
Who's the
Talbot Road's Keegan's hours. In the week, they're two different things. But on a Sunday, you're part of Talbot Road's
Without
hours.
him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly.
So he needs telling.
Damn him. And he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change,
Yeah.
he seems the saviour they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
So did you do shopping tomorrow?
It's not me on your hours tomorrow.
Who was it?
Chloe?
That's a hell of a mission.
I go early on Tuesday, don't I?
And I want to.
Oh, yeah.
We're back to the on Wednesday.
So just Chloe, doesn't she?
No.
She did last week.
Yeah, that was just because it was New Year Eve. That was a one-off.
So that's your game, eh?
All back to normal
Pretend
now.
to sleep, eavesdrop with the plan. You're a fool
I need
to
to go
give
to the office
yourself
about
away.
that Wednesday next
If
week.
you want my
Well,
blood,
you
then
don't
let
want
the
it that
blade
day,
strike
do you?
true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help.
Yesterday,
Ah.
Seems like there are ways to kill him. Especially if
Yep.
he's voluntary.
Tell her that no staff had been here.
Yep.
And she wasn't happy.
Said go and look for stuff. I don't know if stuff comes in because they never freaking wake me up.
I know they should come in
Then
anyway.
answer
They
me
should
this.
check on you, that's
The
what
boy's
they
all
do.
but a stranger to you.
And I know staff
You
will come in,
risk
come and
your
say
life
they're
to
taking your meds and that.
Why?
I know you take your own meds, but staff in here to remind you and make sure you take
And they
your
never
meds.
mind me. I don't remember like three. I don't remember when I woke up because I was
I
about
need to
three.
take night bombs.
I woke up like 3. I woke up at 3 to have my dinner.
Yeah.
And then I went back to stop my meds. No, took my meds, have a dinner, like half pizza. Then went to sleep for a couple long hours. Woke up at like 11 p.m. So I had my tea late, like 11 p.m.
So you've been awake all night? You've been awake since 11 o'clock last night?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this. I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Quest start. Save. I can't bother reading this. Save Prince from the death court.
Louise will also be a relevant role. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at its head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. You're bound for a different.
Yes, please.
We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way now. For tonight, see to your wounds. You'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Alright, so he's.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Okay, can I save the game yet?
No.
Nope.
We should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived that brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Madra. So even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travellers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best made. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him.
Where you going, Wanda?
Smoke creek and then Bobby Tim's on.
Alright.
To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Hi, Keegan. Hi, Jack. Where's stuff gone? One, two.